Alright, hello and welcome to The Tree. My name is Vespro, and I will be your host for the evening. There's a joke in there if you look for it. Today we will be playing Cave Story, a game that I have played at least a dozen times, but still really enjoy. Now, two things about this. I'm going to be playing it, first of all, in one sitting, which I've never done before, but am now doing for your entertainment, and the entertainment of YouTubers everywhere. And also, this is not going to be a very spoiler-friendly playthrough. I'm probably going to ramble a lot about the story and what happens and what I'm planning on doing. So if you want to avoid that, go ahead and drop out now. For those of you who are remaining, I'm going to be getting the Spur, of course, the good jetpack, the Nemesis. I'm going to beat Sacred Grounds, which is probably the only part I'm really nervous about. I haven't done that in a while. But I used to play this game a lot in high school during class when I probably should have been doing other things. And so for a while, I was really, really good at it. Now I've kind of atrophied a bit, and we'll see how it goes. First cave, of course, is the... Dang it, I already took damage. Well, normally I go at least until, some kind of grassland, maybe, without taking damage. But I've already kind of screwed that up, so we'll just keep going. Yeah, I'll probably, one thing I like to do with this part of the game, even though it's not all that necessary, is hang out here and grind at level 3 for a star, just because level 1 kind of sucks. I'm gonna kill the eye door, which is one of the unique enemies in the game. One that, unlike the eggfish, which we'll see later, you can't not kill. You have to kill the eye door. I should also probably mention that because I haven't played this game in a while, I've forgotten most of the real names for things. So you'll hear me call things like blobbers and Idor and those cockroaches, which are probably not. Anyway, let's just hurry on out of out to Mimiga Village. First time I played this game, I had no idea what was going on, and I was kind of confused about the interruptions of Kazuma right there, talking to Sue, or trying to talk to Sue. She's not responding. And here is the first time we meet King. Hello, King. You look gnarly for a bunny person. He's the number 1 in the village, if you didn't know that already. I have developed the habit of naming all of my computers, phones, electronic devices that ask for names after characters from Cave Story. Hello, Fisherman. And my current computer that I'm playing on right now is called Jack, who we will meet shortly. There's the eggfish behind the silver locket. I'm not going to kill you because there's an achievement. By the way, since I mentioned achievements, I should probably mention that I'm playing Cave Story Plus on Steam for Linux, dual booting Windows 8 and Ubuntu 13.10 Saucy Salamander. There may be a couple of jumps and interruptions here and there as I work to break this recording up into smaller parts. Dang it! That's another place where I sometimes take damage. I wasn't thinking. Talking and playing video games is very different from just regular playing video games. So if I suck, I blame you. I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Oh well, there's gonna be a lot of time for me to remember what it was I was talking about. Here comes Balrog! Okay, there's long been a debate about what Balrog is. Some people say he's like a suitcase, some people say he's a toaster. With the advent of Cave Story Plus and the updated sprites, I am willing to say that he's a mix, because he's kind of got the handle on top, which looks a little bit like Toast in the original graphics, but it definitely looks like a handle in this, but at the same time you can see the little sliders on the side. So, suitcase, toaster, who knows. Now, this fight is one that, until I came to college and talked to my roommate, I did not know you could skip. I always just fought him. I guess I'm a bloodthirsty little robot. Oh, I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? You have to go the other way. Nope. Open the treasure chest. Obtain the map system. Something's written. So long as you always maintain a sense of exploration, you will someday find your way out. Find the way out. Dang it, I can't read. I'm sorry. I'm illiterate. It's a really bad and shameful thing for a linguistics and English writing major. Alright, so I'm going to pause for a second to break the video and see if everything goes smoothly. Alright. Yeah, everything went pretty well, so I'm gonna keep going. Here's Yamashita. Wow, we grow flowers. This is where they explain that Mimiga eat flowers. The red ones make you go crazy. This is also the first health capsule. And I don't know if it's in Cave Story Plus, but in the original game, below where you get the health capsule there's a hidden item. I think it looks like a thing. I don't really remember. You can't get it without editing the game, but it's just something there probably left over from an early game build. I don't remember if they saved, so I'm going to do that now. Now let's go talk to Jack. He'll let us into the graveyard, so we can go grave robbing. Hey Jack. One thing I really like about this game is just the uniqueness of the enemies. Each area has little enemies. Here's another unique enemy, the little stabby frog man, which I never really understood. But, yeah, he's there. Here, we can talk to, if you look very carefully, Mr. Little is moving around. We'll come back and get him later when we have the jetpack and can take him home. But the graveyard is, I think, the only place with those mushroom enemies. Just as certain places just have their own little unique things, and I think that's a really cool thing. Yeah, I'll go talk to King. I normally don't, and I probably should be speedrunning this, but if I'm going to do it for recording, I might as well, like, talk to everyone. Even if it's going to delay my journey by however long it takes me to do the platforming bits. And also stop sucking. You will see me suck a lot. I plan to get every health capsule, though I'm not using any sort of guide in doing this. I used to be able to get them all in one run, but it's been a while since I've done that. And also, they may have moved around a little bit. I don't know if you've played Cave Story for the 3DS, but they reduced the size of the health capsules. They give you less, I think is how it goes, and also added more of them in various places. Alright, let's go to Egg Corridor. Those giant, I don't know, they're kind of like elephant things. I don't really know what to call them. But, those things are cool. You can ride on their backs if you just don't feel like murdering them, but I feel like murdering them because they give experience. Here's also this guy. Is this a robot? I think he's a robot. It's never really explained. A lot of the side characters don't ever really get designations. I don't even think that one has a name. Oh. Wow, I am really bad at this today. There, now we've got level 3. And we can actually start. Now we've got level 2, now we've got level 3. Last time I played this, I played up to, it was late October during the, K-Story Plus does special, Blood 18 sprite makeovers thing. And it was during, the Halloween ones, and I made it to the Island Core before giving up because the Island Core is a butt. Igor, don't take her. That's Sue. Who, spoiler alert, is a human who's been turned into a Mimiga. This is Cthulhu, even though he doesn't look like Cthulhu, though during the Halloween sprites, he did look like Cthulhu, and that was a cool little thing that I really enjoyed. First time I played this game, I spent about 15 minutes trying to get that life capsule. This game did not come particularly easy to me, and every bit of skill I have in this had to work for, and then I lost it. I hope this is one of the ones I need to go to. Yes. Open treasure chest. ID card. I remember one of the eggs that you can go into doesn't have anything in it, and I can never remember which one it is, so I always go into all of them and waste my time. Alright, up here, is the observation room. You have to wait for this elevator. This is also the room where you fight the twins coming back through here later. Something I've always liked about Cave Story is it starts you out and you have this little gun. And, you know, you get a bunch of different guns. If you look at the thing, there's a bunch of different weapon slots. And the second one that they give you is a rocket launcher. And I think that any game that gives you a rocket launcher as the second weapon has to have something good about it. That was another break. I'll probably stop mentioning them eventually. I just kind of make one whenever I know about it. By the way, to record this, I'm using a program called Record My Desktop. And to get dual audio, I'm using a command I found on the internet that using Pavu Pulse Audio Volume Utility hooks both audio, internal and external audio into one fancy little thing and allows me to record them both simultaneously. I'm using Encode on the Fly, which has caused me to reduce the screen size a great deal to allow my computer to keep up with all the writing that's involved. But in the test videos that I made, I didn't ever see any real issue with that.